It is a live cooking session, and today I have decided to cook dinner with you guys. Everyone's still out, and I'm on my own in my kitchen, and I've decided to make a vegetarian feast, all live. I have got absolutely no prep done. Kitchen is completely clean and tidy, and I'm just going to start literally from scratch. So first things first, I'm going to make a very quick and easy dal. I'm going to do lots of things. It's a veg feast, so I can't really serve just rice, right? So I'm just going to get on with it, one dish at a time. Let me get some dal. So this is my kind of dal cupboard, and I have got all the lentils in here. And I think okay, I don't have the red dal, so I'm just going to make tur dal, which is, I don't know what it's called in English, but in, yeah, it's called tur dal when you go to shops and look for some dal. So that is my dal, and when I'm cooking for us four, I usually use this glass for measurement. So I'll cook a cup of rice, I'll cook a cup of dal. So I'm just using a cup of dal here, and I'm going to give it a quick wash. Now, sometimes when I am making the recipes and kind of try and show you what I'm doing, I make the videos and I might just skip the washing part, and then people think that I don't wash my lentils. Okay, so I'm just gonna get the dal on the hob and get it cooking, and then while that's cooking, oh sorry, I forget that I'm on my own here, guys. So yeah, just bear with me. So yeah, I've taken a glass full of tur dal, and I have added boiling water to it. Now, usually when I make recipe videos and I don't say things like, oh, add some soak the dal or something, that means that I haven't soaked the dal. If I had soaked the dal, I would mention it in a video. I will never make a video soak the dal and don't tell you guys that I've actually soaked the dal, because that defeats the purpose, because I don't want you guys to like not be able to cook the exact dish I'm cooking. I don't want you guys to fail in the dish. So why would I not tell you? Right. Once this is on, it's going to start boiling. And while that's boiling, I'm going to put this back. So yeah, oh, let me show you a little, this is the stuff I only can do when I'm live. So I'm so pleased, because this year I promised myself I'm going to do one live a month, at least, and I did the Jan live, and I'm here in February. I can't believe it. I don't think I've ever done 2 lives in 2 months. So let me show you dals. So I have got, shall I swap that over? Let's do that. Let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Right. So I have got urad dal, got rajma. I've got black dal is with the skin, and this one is the same dal with. So that's is urad dhuli. Dhuli means washed, which means it's got no skin on. This is the red dal, but this is with the skin on. So this is masoor dal. I hope you're finding this interesting. So masoor dal, black dal, urad dhuli, rajma. Then I've got moong dal. Now moong dal is one of the healthiest lentils. Now this is the moong dal, and this is the whole with the skin, and this one is moong dhuli, which is the same dal with no skin and split. And just doing that, the taste completely changes, which is quite amazing, interesting. And I've got some pasta, of course, and I've got the red lentils, which is masoor with no skin and split. Okay, so, and this is the tur dal, which I am just cooking right now. I've got more, guys. I've got more. Okay, so then I've got urad which is whole, which is the round urad, which was here split, but this one is not split. And you can use either when the recipe calls for urad dal. It doesn't matter which one. Then I've got chana dal. I wasn't planning to do this on live, but here I am. Got chana dal, which I don't use much. Not for any reason, but just because. Then I've got dried chickpeas, which obviously, as you can see, I use a lot. And then I've got black-eyed beans. So that's my regular stock of dal. Probably like a Indian stock of dal. And then I've got a couple of pasta options which sit here as well. And then I've got my atta, which is chapati flour. And then I've always got a box of rice which is about to finish, and I must buy, restock it soon before it runs out. Oh, I need to make some rice now. Oh, might as well get it out. And that's it, guys. The dal is boiling away. Now this I usually cook in a pressure cooker. Obviously, I am not cooking it in pressure cooker because you guys are here, so I'm going to cook it with you. So this is going to just keep bubbling away. Usually this spoon does stop from spilling. I'm just going to turn it to medium, and I will start reading your comments and stuff now. Let me turn it around. Yay! Hello! Let me get a laptop so I can read some of the stuff, because that's what I love. Ah, I'm going to do more of this once a month. Okay, let me quickly say, yes, if you want to write where you're from, that will be great. Hello, would you recommend a boiling tap? So when we got the kitchen renovated almost 5 years ago now, it was something actually that was suggested. It wasn't even on my radar. It was suggested by the lovely people who put our kitchen in. And I thought, oh, that's a lot of money. But then obviously this is my workspace as well. And I do use a lot of boiling water. And on their recommendation, I got it done. And I have to say, I have not regretted it for 1 second. In fact, I am so pleased that I listened to their advice and got the boiling tap. First of all, I got rid of the kettle. And not that, that's not the reason, but what happens is that I use boiling water a lot. So even when I've used something, say once I've cooked that dal, I don't put my pans and things in the dishwasher. I always wash it with hand. So when I've cooked the dal, when I'm going to rinse it, I just spill a bit of boiling water on top, and it just makes washing up so much easier as well. So yes, highly recommend it. Right, I am saying of boiling water. I'm just going to fill some more boiling water for the rice. And while that's filling, sorry, if you stop in a second, let me read some more. Beautiful dish in the in the sink. Yeah. Hi from Leicester. Hello. My mom loves doing moonguli. Hello from Dallas. Okay. Hello from New York. Almost done, guys. Give me 1 minute. Sorry. I didn't think how noisy it's gonna be. 1 minute. Yeah, done. Okay, so the reason I was filling this pan with boiled water was I'm going to make some rice. Now, I have been asked this question. I've done a whole video, so I'm not going to go on about that. This is the way that I have grown up watching rice being made. My mom makes it like this. Anyone else I've seen cook rice in India, in my relatives and friends, this is how they make the rice. It's simple, straightforward, and you get fluffy rice every single time, guaranteed, which is amazing. So yeah, this is how I make it. So a pan of boiling water. I haven't got much rice left, but I think I'll manage to get a cup of rice, which is what I am going to make for 4 of us. So tonight we are having a veg meal, which is dal, which is on the hob. It's going to take 10 minutes to cook, and I'm going to cook everything live. I started with a completely clean kitchen, so the kitchen, sorry, I'm going to try and move it with me. The kitchen was empty when I started the live. I didn't even get the things out of the cupboard because I just wanted to do it properly. Tell you that I can make this all live in front of you in half an hour or so. So yeah, I'm just washing the rice. You must wash the rice 3-4 times. And I don't know, I use different brands of rice because I just buy any nice basmati rice. So I've used all sorts. I've used Tilda, I have used quite a different variety of brands, because you go to a supermarket and then you look for whatever is there. Sometimes they have the ones you want, or sometimes they don't. So once you add this in the boiling water, just give it a good wash and then just let it cook. And this literally does not take more than 5-6 minutes. Once it's bubbling away, then it just takes 5-6 minutes. Now while that is cooking, so I've got the rice on the hob, rice on the hob, dal on the hob. And now I am going to chop up some onions for the tadka. I know that this is not some extraordinary recipe that I'm sharing with you, but I have to understand that cooking on my own here in the kitchen while I'm recording and doing live and answering your questions and thinking of remembering to say everything, saying everything that I'm doing, it's a lot. So last time I made chicken noodles for the January live. So this time I thought I'll do something vegetarian just to keep everyone happy. And also this is very healthy. The chicken noodles were healthy too. Right, I'm just going to read some more. Okay, right. Hi from Dallas. If I said already, New York, Mexico City. I did your quick chole recipe a couple of weeks ago. Amazing. Oh, thank you. I actually made that chole recipe yesterday for dinner. It's in the fridge. I'll show you in a second. I'm not lying. Can you show us how to make it spicy but not hot Indian spicy? What? Can you show us what to make spicy? Not Carolina. Been a fan. Oh, thank you. Davenport. Yes, if you have any specific questions regarding what I am doing, or if you have any questions regarding any of my recipes, I have to mention this because I forget every time I record a video, and I later think, oh, I should have mentioned it, that I have started membership as well. And the reason I started is because I want to kind of get behind this channel even more and do some more exciting videos and stuff. So if you haven't checked it out, and if you are a member, there's anything specific you want to see over there. At the moment, I'm just sharing some of the meals I'm having and just my life every day. But if you have any specific things you might want to see from membership, it would be really helpful, guys, because then I'm not just thinking in the dark. I'm doing exactly what you might want to see. Right, so just chopping up a couple of onions. They were medium size. I like a bit lots of onion actually, not just a bit. And I'm going to cook this once the rice is done, because as I said, the rice won't take very long at all. I don't know why I'm wearing glasses for cooking. Okay, so dal is halfway done. Rice is just beginning to cook. I'm just going to get a sip of water because I'm getting a bit... If you have any questions, like I said, please drop them in the comments right now, because I am going to read them. I always think that I'll do this when one of the kids is at home, so I can they can video me. It never happens. If I'm going to wait for the kids, I might never do a live, because yeah, everyone's very busy these days. Oh yeah, sorry, so thirsty. All this talking. Right, what are you making? I am making a veg feast. I call it feast because it is definitely a feast for me. I've just got some rice on the hob. This is, I made pakoras yesterday, so that's leftover oil. And then I've got some tur dal on the hob. Once that is done, once these two are done, I'm going to quickly cook two more things. So keep watching. Oh, sorry. Hello from Chennai. Hi, many of your recipes are in rotation, on rotation in our home. My personal favorite, chana dal with zucchini. I've made chana dal with zucchini. I haven't made chana dal in so long. I just did a quick show of my dal cupboard. If you want to watch, I think you'll have to, I don't know what you do in a live. Well, I'll post this later so you can watch it. Matar paneer, I could use a cup of spicy chai. You know, I did make chai today. The pan is soaked in the corner. I've already had my chai kota. Go make yourself some chai and come and join me back, or just make chai and keep watching. You make cooking Indian food easy. Always look for your recipes before anyone else's. Thank you so much. I get asked a lot in Instagram DMs or comments on YouTube. So every day or 2 days, I sit down and reply to all the comments. Sometimes it's 3 days, which is why it takes longer. And a lot of time people say, oh, have you got that recipe? And I think the easiest way to do is, if you are thinking of making something, say, I don't know, let's say, oh God, chole. And you think, oh, I would like to, I don't know if Chetna has done this recipe. Just go on my channel, there's a search button. Just click, type in my channel, type the name of the recipe you're looking for, and it'll come up. Just easy peasy. Right. Hello from Sweden. Where do you shop for groceries? I literally just go to supermarkets. So I do go to all supermarkets. So it could be Sainsbury's, it could be Tesco, it could be Waitrose. Yeah, it is literally. See, it's bubbling away really nicely. And like I said at the beginning of the video, that the rice cooks really quickly. And usually I would do this in a pressure cooker, but this is also very quick to make in a pan. So if you haven't got a pressure cooker, pan is absolutely fine. I'm just going to open the window very slightly because it's getting a bit kind of very smoky in here. That's fine now, because usually I would just put the exhaust on. If I put the exhaust on, then you won't be able to hear anything I'm saying. So yeah, that is the rice cooking, the dal cooking. And I am very, very quickly going to make, I'm just going to get some yogurt and stuff together. I would make roti, but very honestly speaking, in India, growing up, we would always have roti and rice. So for lunch and dinner, we would have chapati, and then after that we would have a bit of rice. But I've never, I think only when I entertain I would make rice and chapati both. But if I'm at home, when we are just here, I never cook both. So it's either roti or rice. It doesn't make sense to have both of them. Your English is good. I want to learn it from you. Well, sadly, I'm not an English teacher. I can teach you how to cook Indian food and some other foods as well, little bits, but very confidently Indian food. Can't teach you English, guys. Right, the dal is getting there. I am just going to add a splash of more of boiling water because it's not enough. So I'm just going to get, sorry for the noise, guys. 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm just adding a bit more water to this because it has reduced and it needs a little bit more. Right, now, what are you guys saying? Right, let's see. Hi, hello. Ravi Mama, hello. Hello. My cousin has joined in from India. Hey, I've followed so many of your recipes, my family. Thank you, as I do too. Thank you so much, guys. Are you from Bhopal, India? Come on. Do Indians use pandan leaves to cook with? No. I didn't know pandan leaves existed before I came to this country, and not in the early years that I lived in the UK. It's only later on, as I was trying different cuisines, that I discovered pandan leaves. So no, growing up, I've never seen. Obviously, now if you go to Bombay, you will find pandan leaves and things being it being used to cook things, but not that time, right? Where are you from in India? I am actually from central India. So, oh, sorry, I just forgot I was cooking. It's almost done. So, I am from Jabalpur, which is central India. I'm just going to get some onions to make a really nice, lovely salady wings. So, just going to get a couple of onions right here and just slice it up. I am from central India, that's why I was born and brought up. And then I moved to Mumbai when I was 17 to study fashion. So I'm a fashion graduate and I worked as a designer for many years in Bombay before I moved to the UK. So yeah, just if you can see, I'm just thinly slicing the onions. God, I must not forget the rice. I keep forgetting. I feel like I'm just chatting, standing here. I wish there was chat from the other side as well, but I just feel I'm standing here chatting with friends. So I must remember to drain this in a minute, and then I can start with a little very quick potato subji. I told you it's a paste. I hope you've got 10 more minutes to stay tuned, because that's what I am making. So, yeah, onions done, rice is almost done. I'm going to get a sieve I'll show you very quickly from close up how to, okay, let me just turn it around. That would be easier, wouldn't it? So, rice is almost done. I don't know how many minutes it took, maybe 5, 7. Okay, let me get you green. See? Yeah, it's done. So I am just gonna drain this over here. Give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna drain the rice over here quickly. So that didn't take long, did it? And then this way you will get fluffy rice, every single grain. You can see every single time. And that is, my friends, how you make proper rice. Okay, so I'm going to leave this on the side. Stop showing me the empty sink. Let's get you back in here. And I've got a hob free. So I am going to, the hob is free. What I'm going to do is start cooking the onions, the dal. And once the onions are done, I'm going to cook a really nice, delicious potato subji. So for the tadka, finish the dal, I've got 2-3 tablespoons of, I just use any olive oil or ghee or sunflower oil, whatever you use in your home. I cannot be very specific because this is very personal to you, but I wouldn't use extra virgin olive oil or something, that's all I'm saying. So a teaspoon of cumin seeds. I have got some fresh curry leaves in the fridge. Give me one tiny second because I want to make the most of it and add some to the tadka. So this is the kind of packet, and this costs me £2. And just take a whole thing. Just going to give it a quick wash, and then I will add it straight to this. And then add the onions. Can you kind of see a little bit? I hope you can, a little bit at least. And then add the onions in here. So I just want to ask you, did you guys, any one of you join the first live I did in January? Did you enjoy that? And are you enjoying today's live? These replies will disappear once the live finishes. But if you do come across my live later on, which I've posted on the channel, please leave a comment if you enjoyed it or not, please, so I can read it. And then I can improvise or not for the next time. So while that is cooking, I'm going to prep for the potato. So what I'm going to do is, I usually have a box of potatoes at home. I have bought these sweet potatoes. I haven't used them. Not a big fan of sweet potatoes. So I'm going to just use 5 medium size. Actually 4 will be fine too. Or shall I do 5? Let's do 5. 5 medium-sized potatoes, and I'm just going to peel and chop them up while the onions are cooking for the tadka. Right. Okay, so once I peel and chop the potatoes, I'm going to put it in a pan, but I've used up all the pans. Okay, this will be fine. I have got more pans, but anyways, let's read a few of your comments. Hi, how are you? Sorry, that's a bit close up. Sorry, guys. This is a foolproof rice recipe. I 100% agree. And that I will surely mess up just like that by walking away. Don't walk away! Yeah, I said the same thing. I'm busy chatting to you guys, and I almost, for a second I forgot I was here cooking because I was so busy chatting. Right. No curry leaves are oh, sorry, I didn't read the first one. I never can finish my packet of curry leaves, so I just dry them. So, if you can't finish your packet of curry leaves, which I can't either, I just let it dry in the fridge sometimes. Like, I don't do anything with it, but I have in the past put a little pack of when the curry leaves are fresh in the freezer, because one of the viewers told me to. Somebody who was watching the channel, and actually it worked. I had some backup curry leaves in the freezer, so you can do that as well. I am just getting, oh sorry, let me show you. I am just chopping up some garlic, so I can add it to the onions, not the salad onions, but to the tadka onions in a minute. And once the tadka onions are done, I am going to get the potatoes on it. Yep, that is enough. So this goes in with the onions. And just going to give it a minute or two more. I think I've got a couple of tomatoes in the fridge. I'll just get one out. I don't need 2, but I can get one out and use it in tadka. I did find one. I'm also going to get some coriander leaves out. Right, guys. How are we doing? How are we doing? Let me just put some water in here because I will need some water to cook the potatoes. And that should be enough. Right. How are we doing, guys? So I will read your question in a quick minute. So don't go anywhere. God, it's a lot of talking, isn't it? Yeah, with YouTube videos you can just kind of stop and just say when you are adding something or cooking something specific. Oh, I feel like I'm exhausted. That's ridiculous. Like, oh my goodness. Right. If you haven't cooked dinner, then you can make what I'm making. So I'm just chopping the potatoes really small, and I am adding it in the pan of water. Sorry, my onions for tadka are done. So before I continue with the potatoes, I am just going to chop up the tomato and add it to the, oh, that's my fridge, to the onions. So there are the onions for the tadka. The dal is still going. It would have been cooked by now in the pressure cooker. Ooh! Reduce the heat a little bit. And so, you know, I have shared so many dal recipes over the years. It's a staple, not like a staple, it is a staple in a house, and that's why. It's a staple in many Indian households. Like, what do you cook? Oh, let's just make some dal and some form of subji. So it could be aloo subji, any seasonal vegetables. Subji means vegetables. And it could be any seasonal veg. So okra, aubergine, cauliflower, peppers, and there are many more Indian vegetables which obviously I can't find. Methi is in season right now, carrots are in season right now. So yeah, so many more vegetables to choose from. And what I like is that you can just choose the seasonal veg, whereas here you've got strawberries all around the year, and like, you know, I don't want it all around the year. I just want it in the summer so I can get the real flavor when it is grown here. Anyways, it's just going with the times. So yeah, I'm just peeling and chopping up 4 or 5 potatoes very quickly, because my tadka is going to be almost done. Then I'll have the gas empty to cook this very quickly, and then when it is cooking, I am going to read your comments and answer your questions. So please, in the meantime, make sure to type something in that. Yeah, and like I mentioned earlier, please do check out my membership. I think the idea is that you support the channel. I have mentioned it many times before. Actually only in my lives I've mentioned. Maybe I should mention it in my videos that I am just one person running the channel for all these years. So have you watched the series that I've brought back? Is the Indian restaurant series. I did it 2 years ago, and I loved it, but it was so much work. So I go to a restaurant, film it all myself, and then talk to the owner, why he's opened it, what's the menu, why the name. And then I get access to the kitchens of those restaurants, which, you know, if you're going to just eat in a restaurant, you're not going to get that. So I'm giving you an insight into some of the lovely kitchens in restaurants in London. So yeah, I restarted it after 2 years because I was waiting to get some time so I can film it, because it takes a lot of effort to plan those videos. So if you haven't checked out, please show it some love, because yeah, the amount of work that goes into it all on my own is just intense and a lot. So this is almost done, and my potatoes are almost chopped. So that's good timing. What I'm going to do is chop a little bit of coriander, and then the tadka is done. So our rice is ready, our tadka is ready. I'm just going to get some coriander. And once I put the potatoes on the hob, I'm going to answer your questions, I promise. Just some coriander. The one herb I always have in the fridge, and I don't remember throwing much of coriander ever. So I don't really throw coriander away, because I just use it all. Right. Shall I show you a little close-up of the tadka dal? Not my face, but... Oops! Okay, I'm trying to... Nope, that's not happening. Let me turn it around. So, this is how it's looking. Actually, I'm just going to make it stand here for a second, guys. So So when I finish the tadka, you know, I've got my laptop on here to read your comments. I know. So, I've got oil, cumin, onions, garlic, curry leaves, tomatoes, then coriander, and I'm going to add a little bit of heat from the chili powder because you just need a little bit. If you have fresh green chilies, go for that. I haven't got anything right now, so a little bit of chili powder goes in. And now I'm going to check on the dal because dal has kind of absorbed all the water. It's not fully cooked. It still needs 10 minutes. Oh no, 5 minutes. But what I'm going to do is I am going to just going to transfer those and show you what I'm going to do. So, not to burn myself. Right, and I'm just going to get a little bit of water. And I'll leave it on the back hob and I can continue other bits in here. So let me quickly get some water in here, guys. 1 second. Sorry for the noise. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's it. So this is now going to move on here. Right here. That's something with that too in a second. Right. Now I'm just going to reduce the heat and let's just let it bubble away. I like dal a bit thick because we have it a lot of times with roti and I need to kind of scoop it up because very watery is good if you're having it with rice. Anyways, this goes on high heat. Once it comes to a boil, it takes around 5 minutes, which gives me enough time to chat to you guys. So, hello everyone. Right. A little recap. I'm making a vegetarian feast. I have got some lovely fluffy rice ready here. And I am going to put it on top of a little bowl. I am not transferring it to serving bowls because that's not how I roll. I just serve food in the things I cook in because, you know, it's just us at home, and till the time food is delicious, it doesn't matter if I'm serving it in a fancy pan or a not so fancy pan. Glasses, where are my glasses? Where are my glasses? Oh, there they are. Let's read some of your comments. Right. While the potatoes are potatoing. Okay. I need to reduce the heat of that. And actually I'll cover it so it kind of just blends all in beautifully. I should not forget that it's on. Okay, let's do this. Let you keep away from my face. Okay guys, so I've answered that. I'm good, thank you. Do you get your spices from India? So when I just moved to the UK, there was no Asian shop where I live. So I moved to a really small town and there was no Asian shops. And me and my husband would, I would like to say 3-4 months, would drive down to Southall, which is like the Asian India central place in UK, near London. We would drive there and there was this massive, absolutely humongous store, Indian store, and they would sell like big packs of dal and rice and all sorts of spices. And we would just stuff the boot of the car with all these things that would last us 6 months. And that's what we did for a very long time. And then slowly there was an Asian shop here that would keep like basic stuff. But the things I buy from India, sometimes, like I've visited a couple of spice markets in Delhi and things, that's when I've picked up some spices, but not because I was looking for spices. It's because I was in a spice market that I thought it's a shame if I don't buy any spices. But you know, most of the brands do a decent amount of spices. I just don't see any point in carrying everything all the way from India to here, because you can buy it here, especially now. The only thing I still buy from India, which I'll show you in a minute, once my potatoes are done, are I'll show you my papad box. It's a massive box. I've got a whole range of papad. Papad is papadums that you find in the restaurants, but we call it papad. And here you can just find one variety of papad, whereas in India you can find all sorts of papad. You can find papad made with lentils, with rice, with spices, with sago, which is sabudana, with I have bought recently some which are made with tomato mixed with dal. So that is something I buy from India because you can't get good ones here. Right. I cannot find curry leaves where I live, so instead, what can I use? So all I say is, there are some things you can't really alternate with. So curry leaves is one of them. You can just skip it because it does add an intense flavor, but I don't use curry leaves in all my tadkas because it's not like I need to. Actually, I'm just going to put it on a higher hot. That's a bit silly of me. I don't need to add it because even the cumin with onions and garlic is fantastic. So you don't need to add the curry leaves. So you don't need to stress if you don't have it, is what I'm trying to say. But if you can find it, then if you see it, then buy it. Okay. Where are you from? I've done that. Your favorite dishes you recommend for the menopausal girlies that are going through it. I have to change my diet. I'm so sorry, I can't help you with that because I am not a scientist and I tend to just listen to my body. Sometimes I just want greens and sometimes I just want rice and sometimes I just want parathas and sometimes I just want some chicken, and I'm not a nutritionist, so it will be really wrong of me. And I know social media is full of people giving advice on stuff they don't know anything about, and I'm just not one of them. I wouldn't dare to give you advice for things that oh my God, I touched my hair and I'm going to touch the food, and then somebody's going to comment that you've touched your hair and then you've touched the food. Hope those people are not watching. I love your vlogs. Thank you. Okay, can you make pani puri? I love pani puri. It's my favorite. Yes. Go on the search tab of my channel. Put pani puri. I have already done that video, and it's also on my street food cookbook. Pani puri. My mom is from Jabalpur. Oh, somebody's mom is from Jabalpur. I'm from Jabalpur, guys. That's why I'm excited. I think Chetna has forgotten Hindi. Guys, I am talking to audience from all over the world. I live in the UK. I just don't understand this obsession. If I was talking to Indian audience only, of course I know Hindi. That's the most ridiculous thing to say. But if 100 people are watching this right now, I hope there's more, but if 100 people are watching this right now, only 10 know Hindi. So what are the other 90 people supposed to do, you tell me? Like, come on, have some sense. Just don't say things for saying things. Seriously. Hi, curry leaves and coriander leaves are the same thing. How do you make the dal spicy but not Indian hot? No, curry leaves are... I'll show you. So, curry leaves are curry leaves. Beautiful leaves like this. So, they actually grow in nice big plants in India, not here. And this is how it is. It smells intense like curry leaves. And if you ever find them, buy them. Coriander leaves are these. So coriander leaves are just tiny bushes. And that's how they grow. And they are a great herb. It's my favorite herb. I can add coriander to everything, including pasta, to be extremely honest. Right. Love your vlogs. Thank you. Never can finish my packet of curry leaves. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I read that. Sorry. Please click like button for our love. Oh, thank you. Okay. Moving on. rice is done. It's here. I will show you this area. Let's move on and finish up the potatoes, and then I'm going to turn this on and get it nice and hot. Heat up a dal. Let me show you the dal because it's done. That's 2 dishes done. Right. Oh no. Okay, guys. So that's our rice ready. I'll show you what grains are. And then I've got the rice. Oh, sorry, dal ready. There you go. You know that few percent is left of the undercooked dal is now done. So what I always say, dal should split, and that's when you get the flavor. So till the time your dal is not split, continue cooking it. Doesn't that look stunning? Okay, dal done. Let's move it to the side, turn this off. And then I'm going to move on to the potatoes. I'm going to get this on the hob as well. So one thing at a time. Let's get the dal on the side. Let's get the potatoes on here. There we go. And let's get the oil in here. Okay. Right, dal ready, rice ready. Just going to make a very quick potato subji. And this, oh, I need to show you my popper stock. Wait, let me get it. Okay, so I should have got this out before because I'll have to go in the other room for a minute. Do I risk it and go, and then you guys will leave me alone just yapping on my own, or should I just go and get it? Okay, right. Just checking on the potatoes. Yep, getting there very, very nicely, to be honest. Very nicely. Okay, this will take another 5 minutes, which will give me just enough time to get the popper going. Should I go in the other room, get my popper stock? You will be able to hear me. I can still talk, but you'll have to just look at empty screen. Okay, I'm just gonna go very quickly. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. I need to show you my larder one day. Right, I'm back. Okay, I could just get these for right now. Okay, let me get this onion out of the way for the onions that I've chopped for the salad. Let me just get it off the chopping board so it gives me more room. So I've just got a little bit of onion. Just going to get a little tiny bit of half a cucumber or something like that into it. And so this is how I normally cook, because I like to get into the kitchen, just do everything and then get it done. Unless I've got something which is cooking nice and slowly on the hob and then it goes on for a bit. I'll just do this and show you my popper quickly. 1 second. Just chopping up a little bit of cucumber for the salad. So I do have this cucumber onion. If I'm making a proper Indian meal, then I will have it with every meal that I do, because it's just in my head. It's quite essential, and it kind of just adds that crunch and just that flavor. It adds that crunch, and because it's got lemon, a bit of salt. So just onions and cucumber, a little bit of lemon juice. You can actually have it with anything. Just have it on the side if you're making pulao or any form of rice and dal or roti. Just a bit of salt and chili powder, and that's our salad also done. So that's another thing done. And now I'll show you the papadums. That's done. Dal, rice, dal, salad. Okay, let's do the last little bit here. Okay, so these are, oh my glasses. These are, oh my god, it says in Gujarati. I can't read. Oh no, they are palak made with spinach. Look at these. I'm going to fry them and show you. I'm going to take a few out so I can fry a few. Oil will be hot in literally a minute. And then these are made with sago, which is sabudana. So you can see I open it and then I seal the pack again. And these are my favorite. Actually, no, I love them all. So these are, I'll show you, I'll fry them all and you can see the difference. You have these. Then I've got more variety, I promise, I'm telling you. I love a papad with the meal. Okay. Now these are potato papadums, right? So I'm going to fry this and also show you. Move these out of the way. So that's potato papad. Oh, there's more underneath. Okay, alright. And then I've got more. Oh, they are similar. No, I'm not making two at the same time. How much papad do I have? Oh god, now these are different ones. So these are lentil and black pepper. Let me try one of these. And these are urad dal. So the urad dal that I showed you, these are made with urad dal. It's got a bit of cumin, it's got moong dal flour, it's got black pepper, and it's got asafoetida. I'm going to fry one of these and show you. Oh my god, I can't wait to fry and show these to you. Okay, let's see if the oil is hot. And also, I think the potatoes are done. So, yeah, these are almost done. And my papadum oil is done. So, let me get a big thali because, sorry guys, sorry about the noise. Let me thali. Then I'm going to put some paper to absorb extra oil. I'm going to show you how they're frying. I don't know why I've not done a YouTube video on this. Okay, right. Okay, my aloo is done. Let me turn that off for a second because I can't deep fry and cook on the side. Okay, so let's test if it's done. No, it's not done. One more minute. So our aloo is cooked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a small pan and I'm just going to kind of saute it, right? So I'm going to drain this very, very quickly. There we go, it's done. Now in this I'm going to put a little bit of oil. So you could do this with a bit of mustard seed, you could do this with cumin seeds, you could do some curry leaves, not curry leaves, a bit of cumin, a bit of mustard, and my oil for the thing is done. But before I do that, I'm going to show you this. Right, so what do you add to this? Not much. I am going to let this sizzle for a minute. Then I'm going to add a little bit of salt. If I don't burn it, then a bit of turmeric. Not much at all, just basic. And a bit of chili. Now, a little bit of nothing. Just going to add. Yes, sir. And then, quick stir, stir, stir. Oh, lovely. So now I'm going to add, now that I've added the potatoes, doesn't that look good? Add a little bit of chaat masala. Please do check out the recipe on the channel. It is magical. And I'm just going to give it a minute and reduce the heat because, guys, my oil is ready. We need to see this magic happen. Right, we ready? So this is the urad dal. Takes a few seconds, literally. That's it, done. So you could fold it. Sometimes you will get it in a restaurant folded. Right, okay, that's done. Now this is the black pepper and some dal is in there as well. Right, so you can see proper black pepper in it. Isn't it so lovely to just watch it being fried? Right, now I've got my potato one. So this is too big to fry as one. So I usually just break it into quarters. It's such a gorgeous taste. If you ever find potato papad, they're not easily available here, I have to say. Might be where you live, but anyways. Right, so that's done. And now I've got these spinach ones. Right. Okay. They are absolutely delicious, these ones. So they've got spinach and I think they've got some bit of another form of lentil as well. The best bit is they literally fry in a second. Right, and now the last one is the sabudana one. Okay. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Should have done two at a time. Got excited there. So excited to show you guys. Give it a second. Make sure all the corners are cooked. This out. So that is, how many types is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 types of papad. And I didn't even show you all the varieties I have. That's how many varieties I have. Yeah. Okay, now let's finish this off. So I'm gonna turn this around, guys. And any questions? I'm gonna wrap up in a minute. I am going to post this video on the channel. I've got some dill and just going to give it a quick wash. Okay, let's do a last bit of, I keep losing my glasses. I need to get those, I was going to say old lady with strings, but I am older lady. No, I'm not. Watching it live for the first time, being subscribed for a couple of months. Couple of months? Welcome, welcome. The variety of papad is great in India. Love their pickles too. Seriously, the variety of pickles and papad in India, crazy. We need to see the papad stash. I promise I'm going to do a video because I know I've shown you 5, but I've got more. So I'm going to get everything together and do a video, I promise. How many times do you reuse the oil? So I got this oil fresh out yesterday. It's a very good question. And I made some falafel yesterday for dinner. I had some friends over for my book group and I made some falafel. So I kept the oil. So it's the second time I've used it. I've used it because if I'm making vegetarian, I will use it at least 3 to 4 times, sometimes 5, because this papad today was just a little bit. And then it goes, I'll show you, in an older bottle of oil. This is my used oil, which goes under the sink, and I just collect it. Then when the bottle is full of reused oil, or of used oil, I'll take it to the tip and put it in a recycling. They have big containers. But if I am cooking fish or chicken, I usually tend to use less oil because I don't reuse it. With chicken and fish, I don't take chances of reusing the oil. Right, let's finish this potato dish. Then I'll show you what I've cooked, and then you guys can go and make your own dinner. Finishing it with dill because it is fantastic with potatoes now. Oh, look. Starting to crisp up at the bottom. Did I add salt? Yeah, I did add salt to this, yeah. Okay, right. So now, guys, let me put it all together and show you. Right, okay, that's all my stack of papadums, which I moved from that side to here. Didn't realize I was coming here. Okay, guys, you ready? Ready for dinner? Let's bring it. So we have here lovely, fresh, fluffy rice, plain rice. Always get it fluffy every single time. Then I'm gonna make a little plate for myself, guys. Why not? Why not? So here goes a bit of rice. Yeah. Okay. Next up is lovely, lovely, lovely tadka, tur dal. Tadka tur dal. And then look at this. Look at this. So packed with flavor, deliciousness. I'm gonna add some to my plate. Okay, there we go. Now we have got some cumin and what did I add? Dill potatoes. There it is. I'm gonna add to my plate. There we go. Then we have got our crunchy salad. Yeah. There we go. Lovely. Then, we're not done yet, guys. What did you think? I'll only make so much. Then I fried some 5 kinds of papadums. Popper. I really don't like using papadum. Sometimes people don't understand. Popper is papadums. Okay. So a little bit of trying to get everything. It's not going to happen, is it? I'm getting so hungry looking at this. And now, something from the fridge is which we are getting addicted to right now. The whole family is getting addicted to this, is our chili pickle, which I've made a recipe on the channel. This is not something I can do live. So this is a week old, and there is your, please make it. I, in fact, gave a little jar to a friend today, and I can't wait to hear her thoughts on it. It's hot, it's spicy. I'm not saying it's not. And here, my friends, is a vegetarian feast. I have no idea how long this live has gone on, so please do excuse me. I have no idea. I will, in a second, sit down. Please, if you, please subscribe to the channel. And if you can, get membership, support the channel so I can do more exciting stuff on it. Then, if you see this video, because all the comments that you must have made, I can't save it once I'll put this on live. So go there and leave a fresh comment, please. And here is a vegetarian feast. Tell me, it is so healthy. I know this is right, but come on, look at the amount of it. Tell me you can't do it. I won't believe you, because you can. So guys, go make this dinner for your family, friends, or yourself. Love seeing you and your mom cook. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all those who joined me today. This has been brilliant. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope to do one in March. And if I am very good, I might do another one in February. And I promise I will do a papad stack frying and showing you what I have in a YouTube video very soon. But my episode 2 of the restaurant video is coming out on Sunday. Share this channel with your friends and family. Ask them to join in, because I would love to grow this channel this year. I'm going to grow this channel with the help of you guys. That's it. So I'm saying it out loud so that you can help me grow it. So spread the word. Just share the link with everyone you know and ask them to join in. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you back very soon. Bye. I'm going to sit down. It's still very quiet. There's no one in the house. I'm going to sit down, put the telly on, and enjoy this. Okay, I'm going to try and post this live now. Bye, guys.